What? Oh, it's been another week. Welcome to the update, update 67. I think the updates are starting to take a little too much time. They're getting a little too involved, so we're just gonna pare it back just a skosh, all right? Make sure things move a little faster. Now, there's a lot of complicated effects in this episode, and those should be, let's see if we can get a progress report.
Hi, this is Ryan Wolfe's voicemail. I'm unable to come to the phone right now, but if you please leave me a message, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks.
I'm sure he is working on effects, though. I always hope he'll pick up in one of the times when I call during the update. I haven't been able to get a hold of him outside of the updates either. And perhaps it's unprofessional to bring this into, a public forum, but, at a certain level, I'm not necessarily the most rational guy all the time. Anyway, we're actually doing something that we've never done before on the Platoon of Power Squadron with Episode 5. Monday, we're actually getting back together to do some reshoots. Actually, one shot in particular that I want reshot. And it's happened on previous episodes where I thought, oh man, that should have been reshot. But when we get into it, I'm always like, let's just get it done. Let's do it. That's good enough. That's close enough. And I just don't feel that way anymore. And that's because of you guys. And I think partially it has to do with Kickstarter, and partially it just has to do with my own raised expectations. Episode 5 is going to be so amazing. Much more amazing than anything we've ever done before. And I'm just not going to settle for less than what we can be. It's not taking any time away. Like, there's still effects and music and everything going on. So, like, this is just, we can pop in there, get a pickup, bada bing, done. Like, let me give you an example. Things that should have been reshot. Let's just take a quick look back. From episode 1, the entire thing. Like, let's just face it. What's that? It was a disaster in terms of quality. And I was learning how to do effects on that episode, as evidenced here. Oh, that looks so awful. Okay. In episode 2, we probably should have popped back in and done a couple things on the fight scene, We should have broken it up into a few more shots. It just didn't feel frantic enough. Episode 3, one thing stands out in my mind hugely. Welcome to the bar. We had no light. There's so much gain pumped into that. That's ridiculous. Every time that shot comes up, I cringe. But I settled for it because I was ready to be done. What should we have reshot in episode 4? Probably portions of this sequence. Whenever this sequence starts, which is a sequence I really enjoy in the picture, audiences seem to kind of like think it's time for a break. We probably should have addressed that. For episode 5, we're reshooting one shot, and the show's gonna be that much better for it. Alright, the question for last week was, who inspires you and what do they inspire you to do? In the number 3 position, my personal favorite, Joss Whedon. The guy who did Buffy, the guy who did Angel, please. Firefly, Serenity, oh, awesome. Dollhouse, directing the Avengers right now. Also inspires me, obviously. The number 2 slot, Vlog Brothers. The Vlog Brothers inspire you to vlog, inspire you to be good people, inspire you to not to forget to be awesome. And then in the number 1 position, Wheezy Waiter. That's right. Craig is a very inspirational dude. He does something he loves, he makes a living doing it, and he comes up with all this new stuff all of the time, and is constantly creating like mythos around himself, which is awesome. So, thank you for letting us know who inspires you. I'm not actually going to pull from viewer questions this week. This week I have a question that I would really like the answer to. I went to see a midnight screening of Super 8, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. And then on Friday, in between things, I kept checking, and I wrote a series of reviews, and some reviews were coming back kind of mixed, and some people were saying, I don't really feel like I need to go see that. So the question for this week, yes or no, are you going to go see Super 8? If not, why not? Because it was awesome. I think everybody should go see it because J.J. Abrams apparently is one of the last people that they're allowing to make original screenplays into blockbuster movies instead of just sequels and reboots. And if Super 8's not successful, they're going to say, well, J.J. Abrams can't even make original content successful. Let's just only do sequels and reboots. And let's do them in 3D! That'll be good for some people, Joe and Tessa. But, maybe not some for others. I'm just mad. I'm just still upset. I'm still upset that you met Craig before you met us. That's fine. Van Awesome and original Tessa Messa, I thought we had something. But apparently, are you going to go see Super 8? Yes or no? If not, why not? Please let me know in the comments and have a good week.